Okay, so first of all, let's talk about what is an earthquake. So earthquakes are mechanical waves. So let's first define what do we mean by a mechanical wave. So there are essentially two types of waves. You've got mechanical waves and then electromagnetic waves. So electromagnetic waves are light. So you've got like radio waves and then visible light and X-rays and gamma rays. So all of those different forms of light from the electromagnetic spectrum are called electromagnetic waves. And those can go right through outer space and they don't need anything to carry the wave. In contrast to mechanical waves. So a mechanical wave is going to be a wave that requires something to be moving up and down or in and out in order to be able to transmit that wave. So earthquakes require something to transport the wave. So it's going to be the earthquake wave is going to be going through rock, and as it does so, the rock is going to be either vibrating up and down or sideways, and that's going to help to transmit that wave. So earthquakes are mechanical waves that propagate, so another name for that is travel, through the earth and originate from a hypocenter. So the hypocenter is the actual place where the slippage in the rocks has occurred, and that has generated the earthquake. Now the epicenter is the point directly above the hypocenter. So the hypo, think of a hypodermic needle, goes into the skin. So the hypocenter is the actual place where the rupture in the earth has occurred. The waves travel out, but when those waves reach the surface directly above the hypocenter, that's going to be called the epicenter of the earthquake. So what can cause an earthquake? Well, most often earthquakes are going to be a result of faulting, where you've got two slabs of rock that are rubbing up against each other, and then they get stuck, and then when they finally move, that's going to generate the earthquake. But you can have other ways of generating an earthquake, such as when magma is getting into rocks and it's breaking those rocks apart as the magma is coming up. That could generate an earthquake. A landslide, so if you have a large amount of rock or soil that goes down, so that could also generate a miniature earthquake. Man-made explosions, so we use the earthquake waves that were generated from nuclear explosions by the Soviets in order to figure out how big their bombs were. And then you could also generate an earthquake whenever the Earth gets smacked by a comet or an asteroid. All right, let's take a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk physics.